Welcome to Girl Talk. Thanks for joining us today. Pop quiz. What furniture store in Madison? Where can you shop for furniture, have a great lake view, and bring your dog along?
We know the answer.
We know the answer. Now you will too. That's Rubens Furniture in downtown Madison. You know, they've been around for decades, and such little known facts like they have free parking. We are on East Wilson Street, and so don't let the parking issue be a deterrent. And bring your dog inside. They are dog friendly. We're going to talk more about that later and maybe learn a few other things about Rubens that you never knew. We're also going to be talking dresses today. Some of us are outfitted by Maze & Me. It's a dress boutique in Hilldale. Just can't go wrong with that shop.
Can't get enough.
Such a great job.
Yeah, I can't get enough of her dresses, and every time I go in, it's fresh and it's beautiful, and there's something new and wonderful. And Casey is the fit extravaganza extraordinaire. She can do it all.
She is. And you know, speaking of dresses, I know prom season is kind of gone for now, but you know what they say about payback, Elise?
You have that? What a jerk. Oh my
Some
goodness.
people, did you know some people actually wear a wedding dress as their prom dress?
Some really cool people do.
Look at that.
Oh, it's tiered. I love it.
Now, a few weeks ago, Elise brought up my prom pictures, so
I can't.
Elise, tell us about this dress.
Okay, well, first of all, this dress is amazing.
Of course it is.
And I still have it, and I'm like waiting to put it on again. I almost went as a fairy for Halloween so I could wear it, but it's too pretty.
This is so cute.
But I brought these pictures to show Janet weeks ago, and all of a sudden I didn't have them, and I was freaking out because these are memories.
I don't know what happened.
That aren't on my Facebook, or they're not on my Instagram, or I'm really glad that you have them, you little brat.
So how gorgeous is Elise in her lovely dress? And in case she spilled anything, she could use some soap nuts. We're going to learn about some natural cleaning supplies too. We have a great show for you.
We are, and we're going to learn about that next, coming up right after this.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're here today at Rubens Furniture in downtown Madison, and there's just so much to look at here. You could just get lost in here. There's so much to see.
Good place to get lost.
Yeah,
It
it'd be
is.
fun.
Agreed.
And so we'll talk about that a little bit later, but right now we're joined by Casey, and she is the owner of Maze & Me Boutique in Hilldale. So thank you for being here again today.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
And today we're talking about transitional dresses, and this is such a great topic because even though we don't want to think about summer being over,
We know it's
happen
coming.
eventually.
Yeah.
So what are some things we should look for in dresses that kind of transition from late summer into that fall time as well, so you can get a lot of uses out of them?
Yeah, definitely. So again, I always sort of try to bring here what people are asking the most. And right now, we still have a lot of customers who are shopping for weddings and special events, but they're not looking to maybe just get a dress that they can use at the end of July and August. There's September and October weddings too. So and a lot of them. It seems like people have 3, 4, 5 weddings to go to. So finding things that you can still wear that are light enough in material, but that maybe the color or the pattern can also be appropriate for an August or early September. And these are all really good examples. I don't think any of the weight is too heavy, and Ellen's is a really good example because it's a floral, which we wouldn't necessarily think of going into fall, but they're really transitional colors.
Yeah,
We should mention that all of our dresses are from Casey's shop at Hilldale.
Yes.
We love it when she outfits us.
I know, and I've been so impressed with you, Casey, because you have managed to outfit me, which is challenging right now for obvious reasons.
But you're not alone, because there are a lot of pregnant wedding and event attendees that still need to find a dress and don't necessarily want to wear a maternity.
I know, you do kind of feel a little frumpy in the maternity stuff. I mean, it's true, you do. So it feels good to not have something that, has the string over the bump that you tie and all that
you
stuff.
really like this material because it's not heavy, but it's just warm enough if you're going into the air.
It's easy. I love it. It feels good. And let's talk a little bit about that, the materials, colors, and fabrics. So, you know, we touched on this just a little bit, but what kinds of colors and fabrics are going to be best for us when we're talking about transitioning? And so many people out there don't want to buy the one-time dress, like you said. So
I think, as we've said before too, there aren't really any rules anymore. So you can definitely do a bright color into fall. I think this is a really pretty pink, and I don't think it's so summer specific. I think it's all about thinking about what's combined. So if it's a floral and it's really soft, you know, summer colors, maybe something to stay away from if you're wanting to use it again. But like Janet's has, you know, pink and purple, but it also has this really beautiful sort of turquoise in it with a black, you know, embellishment on the neck, which I think really makes it seasonless.
absolutely.
And fabrics, as far as, you know, maybe a light chiffon or something like that would be summer specific. But there's so many variations of fabrics now that really can carry you through months and months.
Yes, and this is a great, I'd said this before, but this fabric, it's like travel easy, you know what I mean? Like you could literally, like, don't do this, but you could put it in your purse and, you know, bring it to your event.
Yeah, no, they're all, again, I think travel friendly. Ellen's actually just came in, and it was not steamed or anything. It came out just like that, so.
Wow. We also talked about shoes and how the shoes could change the look of this dress for the season.
Yeah, definitely.
So we said, for example, the strappy.
Janet always brings great examples. She does
props,
my work.
love props. So the strappy shoe would make this a little bit lighter feeling, summery type of dress. Same dress,
Yes.
different shoe. This one's maybe still summery, but a little.
A slingback. Yeah, it's a
more-
good transitional example because
Okay.
it's summery, but you could definitely wear it into September or October even if it wasn't too cool out.
And then this one I think of as definitely more.
If you haven't gotten a pedicure recently.
Or if you haven't gotten a pedicure. Yes.
Fall.
But no, that could go into fall. And as we were just talking about before we started, it's also a great opportunity to wear an opaque tight with it. So you can turn, you know, this dress into something that would be fabulous in July or August and carry it through to your holiday parties by just adding an opaque tight and this and maybe, you know, like a jeweled cardigan or something over it.
Yeah.
And you can help us with that.
We can help you with that.
Well, I think
Yes.
that's the best part about what you guys do is you really help people find dresses that fit their body type and the styles that they like, and you're just a great source
We
of
do. We
fashion
ask a lot of
advice, too.
questions for each customer that comes in, and we really try to narrow down what it is that they're looking for so that we make sure we're matching you know, the investment that they're putting into each piece.
Yeah, I want to mention really quick too, Casey picked out these dresses without us going in, doing anything. She literally brought them, we put them on, perfect. So she's good at what she does. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Girl Talk will be back right after this. Welcome back to Girl Talk, and we're at Rubens Furniture today, downtown, and we'll explore and talk about things a little bit later, and they're actually a dog-friendly store. We have a special guest today.
Special guest.
So that'll be a little bit later on, but first I'm joined by the Soap Nut Lady. Peggy, thank you so much for being here today.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning! I love the enthusiasm. We love having you here.
Thank you. I love being with you guys.
Great. So just to start off, for people who may have not seen you before, seen you on some of our shows, what is a soap nut?
This is nature's answer to the commercial products that are out there. Grows on trees. It gets everything clean from you to your whole house with no petrochemicals.
Wow. And I know this is true because she gave me some samples and I tried it and it works. And you kind of just put the nuts in a little, what's the name of the bag?
It's a little muslin bag.
Muslin bag.
And there's 3 of them that come in the back of the big 1K bag there. That 1K bag in the middle will do 330 loads of wash with no detergent or fabric softener needed. So it ends up being about 8 cents a load instead of 75 to 97. So it's good for your pocketbook, it's good for our earth.
And it has a pretty nice smell too. I mean, when you smell the nuts right away, they kind of have like a vinegary smell.
That's what I would say.
But after the wash,
It's like they've been
It's like-
dried on the line.
yep. No, like, you know, huge scent, which I don't like. I don't like
Right.
laundry detergents that are really scented because I've found it bothers my skin.
Absolutely.
So I really liked that.
But some people do. There's a lot of product out there that is intended just to scent your laundry. And you had said the solution to that is to use some oil.
Organic essential oils. You put the organic essential oils on the little bags that are in the back. You could use 8 drops, like for your sheets. If you've got guests coming in, put an organic lavender oil on them. and then wash their sheets, and then you can have a good night's rest, and then put like an orange on the towels in the morning so you perk them up.
Great idea. This
I
is
love
my
that.
first time meeting Peggy. What else do you have here for us?
Well, I have a bar soap that I wash my hair, wash my body, shave my legs, the whole 9 yards.
The whole 9 yards.
Yep, it's all in one. It's we age it for 2 months to take it down to 12% moisture, so it lasts a long time. You could probably keep 1 bar in the shower. I had a lady the other day has had 1 bar in the shower for a month.
Wow.
It's made
And
with
it smells great.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
made with glycerin instead of lye and 7 different organic essential oils. So it leaves like a
That does smell
wonderful
nice.
conditioning on you. The guys with the dreads are loving it because it leaves no residue. I know, I had a guy so excited when he came into the store the other day. So we have a dishwasher pod that you can replace your name brand with and use white vinegar. And there'll be no residue. How many times have you taken a glass and put it under tap and it bubbles up?
Of course.
Not good, you're eating that. Skin is the largest organ of the body. We want to get away from putting things on it that it's going to absorb. That's the acupuncturist talking to you. We also have the laundry pods for those ladies that don't want to go through all the effort with the nuts and taking the handful out and putting it in the bag. And then the little guy on the end is a concentrate that'll turn into a gallon that will clean your whole house. Stainless tile, glass,
Wow.
wood, the whole 9 yards.
So,
I love it.
So this addresses, like you said, everything. It's your laundry, it's your dishes, it's your home,
Yes.
and it's your body. And you, like you're saying, we absorb those things into our body in the clothes we wear and what we sleep in and what we rub on our body as well.
Exactly.
So this is a way to
Get away from all
get
that.
away from that. But what I love too is when you're done, it's compostable. Is
Yeah.
that a word?
Yeah, you can compost it, you can throw it into your garden, you can put it into your house plants because it essentially makes water wetter. So it'll take it to the roots instead of just bubbling up on the top. It's a natural insect and pest repellent. Our pods are made in a non-GMO cornstarch, so you could eat everything on that table, and the worst thing that would happen to you is you get some poo pants.
Hey, let's talk about stains real quick. So I've read online that people are very skeptical at first. They're like, this is weird, these are nuts, I'm gonna wash my clothes with nuts. And then they try it and the unanimous is, wow, this is really amazing.
It
Even
is.
on stains. Want to give
Yes.
us a quick demo?
I have a red wine demonstration here. I've got this up before.
Red wine is...
Yeah, red wine is killer, and most people
That'll
have a
getcha.
real challenge with that. I think we could do it. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the red wine on the little bag. These little muslin bags come inside. We're going to put it in a little bit of red wine.
I'm already nervous.
I
Don't be
know.
nervous. I know, don't be nervous. I was wearing a white skirt the first time I did this, so it was fantastic.
Jeez.
It was like,
Move this too so
okay.
you can see it.
Yes, there we go. So we're going to take this little guy out of the red wine.
So this is a solution
the
of...
solution of soap nut concentrate that you make with the nuts. And I put it in these little guys so that I didn't get it everywhere, hopefully.
I love that the concentrate can be used on everything. Because
Yes.
do you know how many bottles I have underneath my kitchen sink for cleaning? I mean, one for wood, one for my tile,
Right.
one for...
Yeah, one for everything.
Right.
Well, this is an all-purpose everywhere in your whole house. So we're good to go with this. All right. Oops. Make a mess on our table here. Okay, then we're going to just rinse it out in some clean water. And voila.
Wow.
Red wine
Magic.
is gone.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And it's not the magic of
So it
television
really
this
works.
time.
Yeah,
Well, we're
it
out of
does.
time. I wish we could talk more, but we'll have you on again and we'll
I'm
maybe do
sure.
some more demonstrations.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Be sure and come and see us at our stores.
Absolutely. And the Soap Nut Lady, Peggy, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Girl Talk will be back right after this. Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming here at Rubens Furniture, downtown Madison. And sitting with us is Danielle, who is a designer here at Rubens, and also a manager.
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of do it all.
I try.
And then we also, if you haven't noticed, have a little furry friend as well. This is Janet's dog, Boz. And in case you didn't, and if you didn't know, Rubens is a dog-friendly furniture store.
We are. Yeah.
Isn't that so great?
We don't come along that often, but we
No,
are.
yeah, where else can you shop for furniture, have a lake view, and bring your dog?
I know, and it's perfect, the downtown location, it's just great. So can you tell us a little bit about how Rubens came to be a dog-friendly store?
Definitely. So the Rubens family has always love dogs. They've always been in their lives. They have a mascot, which is on all of our trucks and outside. Chloe, their Old English sheepdog.
I saw her. Well, I saw
yeah.
her on the board this morning.
So they love dogs, and they're always in our ads and everything. So, yeah.
That's just terrific.
A little bit of history. You know, Rubens has been around over 80 years, and I did not know that about Chloe, the mascot for
Yes.
Rubens.
They definitely have a soft spot for dogs in their heart.
So let's expand on that. When you and I were talking earlier, you mentioned that you sponsor a dog every week from the Humane Society. Another thing I did not know about Rubens, so explain.
Yes, so we do. Every week we have a dog of the week that we put in our ads in the Wisconsin State Journal and also in the Isthmus. So
that's
they
just
send us a
terrific.
puppy that, not necessarily a puppy or a dog, but that has been brought to the shelter. And they send us a description of the dog and a little bit about what someone can expect if they're looking to adopt. So you can always go to their website, which is giveshelter.org, too, to check that out.
Someone that needs a forever home.
Yes.
Oh, love that.
Okay, so since we're on the topic
That's funny.
of our furry friends, does Rubens offer kind of like, do they offer a protection plan against maybe some furniture that that one may purchase here?
Yeah, so if you have a dog or not even dogs, if you have pets in general.
Children.
Children,
Husbands.
yes, exactly. Friends who like to drink red wine and come over. We do have a furniture protection plan called Guardsman.
Okay.
And it's a plan that covers any accidental stains and damages for 5 years. So if you have if you have a pet that, you know, might
Wow,
have an
for 5
accident,
years?
5 years, yep.
And I was just saying earlier that it's always my dog that spills my wine. It's not me.
No,
Right?
never you.
That is amazing.
So we definitely recommend it to people who do have kids, pets, and again, like to host parties and have people over, because just a slight bump or an accident of something.
You would never do that.
Okay, just so we're clear, let's say that I spilled my glass of red wine on this this arm right here.
Yep.
I would come to you, and how would you help me?
So actually, you contact the Guardsman company directly. We'll give you a box and a protection plan and everything. You call them within 5 days of the accident happening,
Yeah.
and they send a tech out to your house to either remove the stain, and if it can't be removed, then they replace the product
That
for
is
you.
incredible.
So have all your shindigs within the 5 years.
No parties after that.
So how about a little preemptive action? What are some of the fabrics, maybe leathers, that you recommend that are pet friendly?
So we do have a variety of different materials for each company that we would recommend.
Sure.
So for instance, there's a company that we carry called Palliser that has a fabric called Dax, which is a polyurethane polyester cotton blend, super durable, cleanable.
Cleanable is what we like to hear.
Yes, yes. And we do recommend leather too. There's a lot of leathers that have a heavy protection that can be really, again, durable for people with pets and children.
That's interesting. When I think of leather, I think of the real soft leather where like
Correct.
a nail could poke through, but you're saying this is something different?
We have some thicker leathers and some ones that have a protective coat on it, so it's going to actually be a barrier
Between toenails?
Yep.
Nice.
For the most, I mean, you know, anything can scratch through it, but more like those everyday kind of like little things. And
I call that character.
yes,
honestly.
and a lot of people do. Some people don't, though.
Okay, well, not to get off topic too much with our furry friends, but what do you have going on in July for promotional sales?
Good question. So in July, we actually have a floor sample clearance event going on. So our store is just filled with items that we are selling at reduced rates off the floor, just things that might have been discontinued, just freshening up the floor. So we're trying to
I see just something caught my eye on the
Yep.
side of the camera. It's like 50% off.
Yes,
That's amazing.
Some things are up to 50% off, so really great deals. Come in now, get them while they're hot, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
And what about the next couple months? What's coming down the road people can look forward to?
At the end of August, we actually have our semi-annual Comfort Sleeper Sale by American Leather, which I think we've talked about before.
We have.
So that's coming up quickly already. So
Nice for company, and I remember one thing when we were talking about the sleepers is that they've changed so much. You don't need a whole crew to, you know, get the thing open or closed.
right,
and
they really have
they've changed a lot.
improved. Yeah.
Right?
Sleepers, are we talking about like
pull-out?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
The Comfort Pull-Out Sleepers by American Leather, so they're super easy to use. Foam mattresses, no bars, no springs. So that'll be at the end of August through September, so that's a big one that's coming up.
Good. Anything else?
August is still yet to be determined, but I think we'll probably be having a leather sale. So
Okay.
Yep.
You know what I'd like to talk about one time is you have recliners that are for your, what is it, your movie viewing room. What do you call that? Your theater?
Home theater, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes
so
we
people know that too. We do have a great selection of reclining furniture and things that can be totally designed around a home theater room as well. So
yeah, they really have it all here. It's not just these great sofas like what we're sitting on now. It's dining and it's bedding and your home theater.
Definitely. So come and see us and bring your furry friends.
Bring your dog.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us today. It's always a pleasure to be here and see you. Thank you for watching Girl Talk on your Channel 57. We'll see you next time.